of our order processing system or order pad system, which is primarily aimed at businesses that need rapid order entry, things like cash and carries. So the requirements are quite simple really. Normally people use an Excel spreadsheet and then they manually key stuff into Sage. Obviously that's very prone to errors and it wastes time. iPad2Sage, on the other hand, allows an automatic link into Sage, which saves you time, saves you money, and gets rid of the errors. Most businesses in the cash and carry industry would take orders on a spreadsheet, and it's quite common for a customer to have two accounts, maybe a credit account and a cash account. So normally people use an Excel spreadsheet with two columns, put the data in, and then key it in twice into Sage. Our system's very different to that. The data is pre-configured, which obviously saves you time and avoids errors, and it also allows you a whole load of other facilities which just aren't available in an Excel spreadsheet. So you can do things like print things, email things with and without price. You can change the order pad, you can add products, delete products, and so on. And I'll run through some of the key features of that with you now. So this is what the order pad system looks like, and what I've got here is I've got an order pad which is designed for one of my customers, in this particular case Red IT Solutions, on account ZZZ999. So what I can do here is look at the configuration of the order pad. So if I looked at the configuration, I will see that in my stock system I've actually got over 1,000 different products. Now it might be that I don't want all of these visible to the particular order pad, so what I can do is I can then just take those off and just put the particular order pads that I want visible. So let's say I want to make these particular ones visible to my particular customer. So I want some doner kebabs, I want some cheeses, and he normally buys, I don't know, some packaging to go with that. So if I did that, I can then just resequence that, and what that will do is it will put all the items that would be on his order pad in the top right, and then when I go to the order pad, that's all I will see. Now, if I want to add extra ones, it's just as easy. I can just go in here and say, do you know what, I want him to now have some chickens as well, because he's shown an interest in our chicken range of products. I can just do that, resequence it, and then when I go to the order pad, that then becomes visible for me. Fantastic. Now this particular customer has got two accounts in Sage. One's called ZZZ999 and one's ZZZ888. And what I can do here is I can say I can place the orders for the credit one, for example, and the cash ones in different columns. So let's say he wants one of those, I don't know, two of those, and he wants three of these for argument's sake. What I can do is just save that. I can just see a very quick order summary, which shows me what he has bought on each one of those. Having done that, I can also print it. So this can be used with or without prices. So this one's got prices on it, so I might decide to use that as an order acknowledgement. I could also email that to him if I wanted to. So let's say I email that particular thing to him. That can be used as a PDF in advance of the shipment, for example, if I was taking the orders on the phone, and that will then appear in his email in a second. Now, of course, the important thing here is for this to go into Sage. So if I was to press the Sage export button, what that will do is it will take that order pad or two order pads and it will create two separate orders within Sage for me. And that's it, it's done that. So if I now go into Sage and just refresh that, there it is. There's my cash account and that's my credit account. So if I open that one up, I can see that he's ordered 1, 3, 1 and 3. Let me just move that over a second so we can see it a little easier. That's it. Let's double click on that again. So that's the credit account sales, which is here 1, 3, 1 and 3. And if I look at the cash account, which is this one, and open that up, there'll be 2, 4 and 2 on that one. There you go, 2, 4 and 2. And it's obviously picked up the prices based on the price list of this particular customer within Sage. Oh, and there's our order acknowledgement that's just arrived. So let's go and quickly have a look at that. There it is. There's a PDF ready for him to do whatever he wants with. That's great. So if we go back to the order pad, I'll just show you some of the other nice features in here. So we've obviously got things like lookups. If I'm looking for a customer which is, I don't know, starts with an A or something, it'll go and find all of those. Or if I was looking for something like Red IT, I then click on that and it goes and finds me that particular order pad. Now, a couple of other things that are of interest. I can easily reset or add products. So in this particular case, let's say I want to add a new product. If I go to the customer list, this shows me all the customers that are available to me. And let's say I want to add a particular product to these two customers at the bottom. Let's say I've added a new product in here. So what I do is I say there's a new product. The order line number is 901. Let's say I'm going to be selling him some burgers or some other stuff. There you go. So let's say other stuff. And the product code is OTH001. And let's say I'm selling him some ketchup. And I'm going to sell this for £3.25. Oh, not 3,025 pence, that's a bit expensive, 325. And when I say save to that, what that will do is it will go into those two particular order pads for YOR001 and ZZZ999 and add catch up to it. So if I now go and have a quick look at that, let's go and have a look at the one that we've just looked at. And there you go, catch up's been added to the bottom. And if I go back to the customer list and go to the other one, he's got a lot more products on his order pad and catch up is sitting over here. Fair enough. Just as easily as I can add products, I can delete products. So again, let's go to the customer list. And again, what I want to do is I want to delete a particular product. Now, which product is it I want to delete? So I can go back down here. I can go and say, well, do you know what? I'm going to go and get rid of the catch up. I don't want them anymore. And it tells me which order pads it's on. And I can then just delete that. And that's it. So that's how easy it is to add or delete products from a particular order pad. The entire system is based on a default product pad, and that's what the default product pad looks like. And I can add new ones, or I can create new ones if I wanted to. I've also got other quick solutions. So for example, if I wanted to nullify the entire order one, I can just say go and reset order one and it'll just go and clear that column out. If I wanted to start order two, I can do the same thing as well. There you go. That's it. It's done and dusted. So, one of the major benefits of the order pad system, well, it's incredibly easy to use. It's available on a PC, on a Mac, and on an iPad. So if you've got an iPad Pro, then it's ideal for that. It can replace your paper pads and Excel spreadsheets. It saves an awful lot of time and money because you're not going to be having to rekey your orders in, and it's pretty much instantaneous as you've just seen. You can even make it available to your customers, so your customers can then place their own orders using either an iPad perhaps, or even the application on their own desktops. Again, that will save you time having to rekey things in. There's an automatic link into Sage, so there's no rekeying. It gets rid of all the errors, and you can bring it in either as a sales order or a product invoice, whichever is easier for your particular line of business. The setup is incredibly easy and quick, typically less than a day, and the system is very configurable and easy to change. There are lots and lots of different add-ons. So for example, we've got other tools like EDI2Sage if you're dealing with retailers, PDF2Sage if you want to scan PDFs directly into Sage without having to rekey it in, and so on. Well, thank you for your time and interest in iPad2Sage, the cash and carry order pad system. Please feel free to contact me if you've got any questions or if you'd like to arrange a free trial.